It's here. It's finally come to our farm. The busyness of summer. First of all, Ethan isn't here with us this week. Ethan went on a camping trip to the UP. If you aren't familiar with Michigan, we have the Lower Peninsula and the Upper Peninsula. We live in the Lower Peninsula, and Ethan is going to be in the Upper Peninsula. And he's going to a whole bunch of different sites, to Palmenham Falls, Pitcher Rock, Mackinac Island, and just do a lot of hiking. He's going with a group from church. Yeah, so he's got the week off, and hopefully he's having a whole lot of fun. And it's not terribly hot up there. And hopefully there's not a lot of mosquitoes. I haven't really talked to him, so I have no idea how he's doing. He's one that doesn't talk much. If you haven't noticed, he's very quiet, and so he doesn't say a whole lot. When he does talk, it's not a lot. He doesn't say a lot. Looks like we got a cow giving birth. So with Ethan being gone, that makes everybody's workload just a little bit heavier, but it's not bad. And then next week, Sydney's gonna take off. Sydney volunteers for our church camp, and that's all week long next week. So July is our super busy time. On top of that, Kevin is custom baling right now. We've got 3 different customers that he is baling for, and today he's gonna try to finish up 2 of them, and then tomorrow hopefully we can bale our own hay. I mowed it the other day, and I'll probably make a separate video on doing second cut and hay. I have this calf right here. This black one is the mama, but the white one's paying attention to it because she's having a baby. I have to check it to make sure the feet are all in the right. The feet are in the right position, and the head is coming. I'm not going to be able to show that on video just because of YouTube's guidelines and policies, which blows my mind, but it's nature. Anyways, since Kevin's not here, Sanders and I are in control. We've got this under control. Sydney's gone to his part-time job, so he won't be here this evening. Mackenzie will probably be milking cows for us because on top of Ethan being gone, our hired help, we have 2 people that we hire to do our evening milkings. Both of them are at the county fair. Lots of busyness. All right, let me see if I can get close to her. Otherwise I gotta put her in the pen. So she's got a couple feet out. I'll show you that part. Calf is moving. I can see the feet moving. What I'm probably going to do is just give her like 15 minutes or so and see if she progresses so I can see the head. Let her lay down, and then I'll come back and check on her. Feel hungry? Sanders will be out in a little bit to give you a bottle. Another thing that I absolutely love about this time of the year, right now, kind of the middle of July, all my flowers. I have so many blooming right now. Can't remember what this one is called, but this one's died up and I should collect these seeds. My zinnias are starting to bloom. Just starting. Nothing crazy. This is a candy cane one. I think it's so pretty. I forget what those are called, but those are called gooseneck, I believe. My gladiolas are just doing its thing, not flowering yet. my echinacea. This is a foxglove. I have just a few of these throughout. They're kind of everywhere, but they're not a lot of them, which are black-eyed Susans. And I actually planted a new black-eyed Susan. I'll show that to you in a minute. My bee balm with a bee. Look at that. Where are you? Bee balm with the bumblebee. This is my newest black-eyed Susan. Not opened very well, but hopefully I get some of these blooms here and they'll be pretty. It's not the traditional yellow with the black center, which I just really like this. This is a bleeding heart, and that's all done. That blooms right away in the spring. Then I have columbine all over in here, and that already went to seed. I have calendula in here, just a little bit. I have more other places. And then I have all of these yellow flowers, which, if any of you know the name of this flower, please let me know. I planted this many years ago. Somebody was selling little starts along the road, and I don't know what the name of it was. So yeah, let me show you up close what they look like. They stand about 3 foot tall, and they're not fragrant, but they're just really pretty. And there's a bee on that one. The garden is doing really well. I think a couple videos ago I was telling you that I topped some of my onions to do an experiment. Well, here I can tell the experiment already. These two outside rows I did not top. And you can see how well they are above the soil. There's yellow and there's white, I believe. And then the center row I topped. And I don't see any onions coming out of the ground or anything. So next year I will not be topping my onions for sure. The carrots are doing really well. The parsnips are doing really well. And these tomatoes here, which are the volunteer tomatoes, and I'm just growing these on a single stem. I don't know what they are because they're volunteer. So the plants all look good. There's not a lot of tomatoes coming on yet because of the flood that we had. A lot of them dropped their tomatoes. This one probably has the most. I don't know, but I think this one's gonna be just little tomatoes. I don't think they're gonna be big. This one's got a little baby one. Look at. Is it your best friend? Oh, be careful on her feet. Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay, Ducky. It's okay. At least she's quiet.
Mm-hmm. Dust bathing. Oh, yes. So, I said I was going to come back in about 15 minutes, right? Well, probably been a half hour to 45 minutes. Actually, I kind of forgot about her. Because I got busy in the garden. And you lose track of time when you're in the garden. You always do. You always do. Anyways, I'm sweaty, I'm hot. But here's what we got. Everything was lined up. She had the calf all by herself. I didn't even hear a moo. I didn't even hear anything. So that's good. Let's see what we got. She's still a little bit wet. We got a girl. So that's the next generation to come into the herd. Good job, Mama. She does not have an ear tag, which is weird. We'll have to give her one. You got some flies? Yeah, she's got flies on her back, so I'm gonna have to spray her back off. So I just bought this new fly trap. just stuck it out here right when I saw the cow was having a calf. So when I walked out here, just before I came out, I filled it with water, put in the packet of whatever, and look at all the flies already. I just set it here on the concrete because I need to hang it up somewhere, but I saw that the cow was having a calf, so I just left it here, and then I forgot about it. You would think I was forgetful today, but look at them, they just go right in there. It's been a couple hours, so I thought I'd check on the calf, see how she's doing. Here she is. Nursing away. That's a good thing. Sure doesn't take them long to learn what to do. That is always a really good sign. That means we don't have to milk that mom in the bucket tonight and bottle feed it, so that's a huge blessing. I just like the moms feeding the baby, you know what? Only one bottle is needed today. Sanders has been feeding the baby for the last 3 days probably, so she's definitely old enough where she could come in the feeder, but you know, why rush it, right? So I always put a little bit of water in the bottom of my bottle before I actually put the milk replacer in, because I find that if I put the milk replacer in the bottom of the bottle first, it tends to stick to the bottom. All right, here's your bottle. Your video. You want to be in video?
No.
He said yes. Did you hear no? He meant yes. Off to the side. There's the tail wig. We're sharing mamas. No. Which one's the newborn? Look at this one's tail straight up.
The newborn is on the right.
One of the latest videos that I did with Kevin and I milking on a Friday night, a lot of you asked a lot of questions about our dairy operation, and I was amazed that you guys had so many questions that either we haven't answered or maybe we answered it and it was just a long time ago. I know I got a lot of new viewers, and sometimes new viewers don't go all the way back to earlier videos. I understand that. And since Kevin is still baling straw for a neighbor, Mackenzie and I are going to start milking tonight, and I'm going to try to answer a few of those questions for you and do our best. One of the questions that a few of you asked is, do we have a hoof trimmer come in and trim our cow's feet? The answer, All of our feet are trimmed by Kevin. He does all the hoof trimming. He usually does that in the mornings. I'm never out here when he does it, so I don't have video of that. But maybe someday. It's really humid in here. Oh, is Dad back? Nope. What's that squeaky noise? I don't know. Another question, how many cows are we milking? Right now I think we're just under 200 head. I'd like to be milking over 200, but maybe one day we get some of our own heifers. Get some of our own heifers crushing more. So that would be good. Isn't it? Isn't there like a term, slow and steady wins the race? Yeah. That's the term I'm going to use. Okay, milking with a camera in my hand. That's something I've never done before. Like, literally. Okay, here's a question for Sanders. Do you ever milk cows by yourself? No. Speak loud. No. Well, Sanders doesn't milk by himself because in the evenings he does a lot of the scraping of the barns. He brings the cows in and everything. So, got a squeaky one. So, yeah. He's here, but he's not milking usually. I mean, he'll help out, like here at the end, but he doesn't come in to milk cows all by himself. Not yet, anyway. Waiting on one more, and then we will start the second group. And Kevin just made it home, so he's gonna grab a bite to eat, and then he'll probably finish milking. So that will give me a break to do what I need to get done. Her a break. And that will let Mackenzie have the rest of the evening off. Unless you feel so compelled to help your dad out, because he's been working all day. What do you do? Who? I think she needs a break. I need a break.